Greetings, fellow entrepreneurs. I'm Russell Shaw, and I'll be at the start of our presentation talking about Imagine Casual LLC. Imagine Casual, it consists of Ryan Moser, Clinton Jordan, and myself, Russell Shaw. Our mission is to provide clients fashionable and trendy products at an affordable price point. Also, we provide a quality product to our customers that keeps them trendy and fashionable. Initially, we took an inventory of each of our team members to see what we brought to the table. That inventory showed that we brought an entrepreneurial background. Some of us actually own our own businesses already. We also have a desire to be research driven. We also are sales focused, wanting to maximize the amount of sales that we produce. All three of us bring leadership to the table, and we're also all savvy in Microsoft software products, which is a huge help. We also found that all three of us were organized, which is a big plus in this kind of industry. And we also bring some marketing sense. Not that we don't need a little bit of coaching, but we're very, very interested in marketing our products. Our business, this business line is extremely competitive, selling casual clothing. So it's important that we have well-trained and courteous employees. We also think it's important to have a fun atmosphere, not only for the client, but for our employees. We also want to make sure that we stay style conscious. We don't want our product to get stale. We want to stay trendy. We also are very customer focused, and we want the customer to have a great experience while they are shopping at our store. So let's take a quick look at some of the things that have happened. We decided on our name, which is Imagine Casual. Imagine Casual is unique, it's fun, it's focused on the product line, which was important to us. We also decided that our location should be the shopping mall. We could have been in some other areas like a strip mall, but based upon some of the research that we did, shopping malls are beginning to see a little bit of momentum. We also decided to take a casual product line, which is fun and mostly inexpensive. We also decided that we would take a bank loan rather than have someone invest with us. And that has worked out really well, as we are just about to pay off a last installment of our loan in this quarter. We also decided we have a full-time staff manager, and we'd have some part-time employees. Usually that stays at about 4 part-time employees. We do bring that up or down depending upon the seasonal and back to school area times of the year. So our normal business hours are usually 10 hours a day, and we do adjust that as well. We do increase during the holiday season up to 12 hours. Some important issues that we've gone over recently. Number one was inventory. We have had periods where the inventory was inadequate. So we got some customer complaints basically saying, hey, we need some more shirts. So we have plussed up the inventory in the following quarter, and that has worked out. The good news is we have never run out of inventory. So that is one good thing. And we've also made an appropriate adjustment based upon the time of year. For example, back to school, and then for the holiday season, we've plussed up the inventories, and we have had increased sales, and we didn't have a lot of inventory left over, which has been a huge benefit. Also, what was important to us too was advertising. So what we did was we have a three-pronged approach. We actually have the web, we have radio advertising, and we actually have social media. So all have proven to be very effective for us, and we actually have a very good client base that is coming into stores, and it shows in our sales. We also wanted to ensure that we had a well-trained staff. So we have invested some additional funding into our training of staff members recently, and that has seemed to pay off as well. So once again, keeping our customer focus, making sure that our employees are trained well. And then we want full customer satisfaction. And we've been able to achieve that so far. All customers have been very happy with our sales. Um, so that is the end of the first portion of this presentation. I'll turn it over to our next presenter for Imagine Casual LLC.
Hi, my name is Ryan Moser, and I wanted to talk about the management foundations for Imagine Casual. Imagine Casual is a Christian-based business, and we try to filter through a lot of that stuff in the decisions we make and our leadership style. One of the first things I wanted to talk about is a biblical perspective, really, and that's the concept of what 1 Corinthians 12:12 talks about. For just as the body is one and has many members, and all the members of the body, though many, are one body, so it is with Christ. Our team is really a melting pot of different skills and abilities that sort of bind us all together. We have different thoughts and different ways of doing things, but those differences are what make us stronger as a team. Not everybody has to have the same thought or opinion, and when you discuss those things, it generally ends up a better decision than it would be when just one person was making it, because you get different views and aspects that you wouldn't have got before. And that really ties into how the body of Christ operates. There's different people, there's the hands, the feet, and all those different things that really bring together the entire body. So that's kind of how our team has functioned and our group. So our team dynamics, we are a servant leadership styled. We lead by example. We try to train our employees that way and go that route with our leadership style. We're passionate and motivated to succeed, as many entrepreneurs are, and you have to be, especially starting out in the early years. You got to be able to see past the difficult days and be motivated and passionate about your product that you're selling, which we are. So part of that passion, especially when you have a team and a group, is to talk and discuss through your ideas and do that skillfully, keeping an open communication and forum going all the time. And we did that, discussing in between each round for between quarters 1 and now towards the end here at quarter 8, coming on to quarter 8. We've discussed each round and learned from what we did in the past and tried to make adjustments accordingly to do better in the future. And there's been some hiccups there with inventory and some other stuff, never selling out completely, but continuing to make headway with that. But we made those decisions, and also through the ethics portions, the different challenges that we had there. Made it kind of a rough decision at the very beginning and got some bad press for it, but we've been learning from that and trying to push forward, discussing those things and trying to maintain the highest standard we can through that. And at the end of the day, we had to reach a census through the decision process, and we always did. We always came to a group decision about what we were going to do next. I wanted to read a quote. Entrepreneurs create. The temperament of the entrepreneur is one that creates. This is a God-given quality. The entrepreneur innovates. He or she pursues vision. Entrepreneurs see opportunity where others do not. They know how to turn opportunity into reality. And that's what we've done at this simulation so far, and hope to continue to do in our business. Again, we're a Christian-based business, and part of what we do in that is maintain high ethical standards. In this last round, there was a decision that we had to make about an advertising campaign, and we tried to do the best ethical decision we could and maintain the highest biblical standard we could. And we decided that we weren't going to participate in the advertising because of some of the press really that the advertising company had with their how they were going about it. We figured that that wasn't the best way, and we just keep advertising the way that we do. Um, and overall, the simulation challenged our abilities. It was sort of difficult, especially trying to communicate um, through three different people, through three different areas, and all sorts of different stuff. So that was kind of challenging in itself, but we were able to overcome it. And it's always tough knowing what the market was going to do next. We kind of had a generalization between fall, spring, and summer, what to expect with the holidays and back to school. But we had to keep going back and learning. So we learned through the simulation, through both participation and reflection, which we had to. We participated, we talked, we spoke, which is a big part of that. And then the next part is reflecting back on those things and seeing what you can learn from in the end. We learned that different minds succeed, having different perspectives. That really is an asset and not a hindrance, having different abilities. But in the end, you have to make a decision. Standing around in an analysis paralysis form and never making a decision really isn't an option. So just like in real life, a decision had to be made, and you just learned from it. Those are some of the biggest takeaways that we had. Thank you for watching this presentation of Imagine Casual. I hope you were able to see that Imagine Casual was a successful business and will be around for many years to come. Thank you.